Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Indian Mom Lifestyle. So today in this video I'm going to share with you all how I organize some of the things in my kitchen, living area and all those stuff. So starting off the kitchen, and this one is my countertop, which includes all the cleaned vessels, and here I got my OTG and also my oven. In between I placed a basket to place all my water bottles. So I'm a mom of two kids, I have a lot of water bottles for their classes, for the schools, and as well as for us. So I always keep my water bottles in this basket, so that your house will be very clean. So if you want any water, you can just straight away come here and take the water bottle and you can use them. So by doing this way, it makes me very easier and clutter free at my home. So below to the oven and the OTG, there are two doors, which includes two racks. Instead, the other side of the kitchen is full of drawers, and this one is just a simple two rack thing. And in that I placed a small plate organizer and a big basket, which includes all the lids which of the milk pots or any other serving dishes. I keep all the lids over here so that it won't be misplaced, or yeah, it will be easy for you to take and use them and also to keep them. It makes your kitchen very organized. And next to the basket there are small plates organizer, in which I use them to keep all my non-stick appliances, like not appliances, cookwares, like we have a lot of things to make separate things, like we use separate pan for chapati, separate tawa for egg omelette, separate tawa for fish fry and all those things. So I just organize in such a way that it is very easy, and also your non-stick will not be getting damaged by scratching or something else. So if you keep on top of each and every tawa, definitely your non-stick coat will go off. So by keeping this, it makes me easier to grab and use them, and also it doesn't damage the non-stick coat. And the last one doesn't fit to the rack, so I just kept them like that. And there are many tawas in which I make chapati separately, dosa separately, and for the non-veg recipes separately. So I just keep them in this way so that it makes me very easy to grab and use, and also to keep there. So above to the kitchen countertop, there is a cupboard in which I keep all of my kids' lunch boxes, snacks boxes, and also some of the boxes which goes into the fridge or freezer. So these are the boxes which I use them when I cut my vegetables. I just keep in that boxes and keep it in my refrigerator. So these boxes are for those purposes. And below that there are many boxes you can see. So my kids usually have like 2 snacks period and 1 lunch period. So I always keep them in such a way that it will be easy for me to grab and pack lunches or snacks boxes in the morning. And also I always make sure that I keep the lid along with the tiffin boxes, so that it won't be getting misplaced or lost at any situation. So this is how I place my plastic boxes and also my kids' lunch boxes in the same rack. And coming to the fridge, there are some more organizer which is very it's my favorite organizer. I got this from amazon.in, and it comes with 3 compartments, and you can take those compartments separately. And I arrange them to keep, like I always keep coriander leaves, curry leaves, and green chili. And there is no recipe without these things in Indian kitchen. So I just keep in this organizer so that it will be easy for me to grab and use them in my kitchen. And I use these vegetables for a week, and I do not use any vegetables or any green leaves after a week, because it's not healthy for you. And this organizer, it's my favorite organizer. It's little pricey, but it's worth buying. The qualities are amazing. The special part is it has a handle which makes it very easy to grab from the fridge and also to keep them. Instead of keeping it in a separate boxes, you can use this one, and it makes your life easy. So this is my favorite part in my refrigerator. So I used to keep them coriander leaves, green chilies, and also curry leaves in the same container, which makes me cooking very easy at the morning. And you can find some various different sizes of boxes in which I used to keep my sliced vegetables or leftover food. And I always make sure that after using it, I wash the dishes, and I dry it up fully, and I place them with the lid on so that it won't be getting misplaced or it won't get lost in this cupboard. So this is my way of organizing plastic boxes for and coming to the living room. And if you're a long time follower, you would probably seen this type of organizer in my living room. So this one is a multi-purpose organizer that I got from Amazon.in, and I've been using this from for the past 6 months or so, and this is my best way of organizing wires, chargers, especially when it comes to kids. They have a lot of chargers, which includes helicopter chargers, bike chargers, and car chargers, and so on. And I also keep my watch charger and some of the important cables, which for example the cable which used to connect the laptop and to the TV, and I also keep those cables in this organizer. So overall the chargers and the other important cables comes under this cabinet. And I also have some of the plastic like baskets to keep my remotes, which belongs to the hall TV and also the hall set-top box. And I also place some tea light candles and also aroma diffuser in the same basket, so that it will be easy for me to grab them and use it every single day. So I use aroma diffuser every single day. And I also keep my cameras. So after vlogging or shooting, I keep my cameras over here in this drawer, so that so I'm a mom of 2 kids, you know. It is really important to keep your electronics safe away from your kids. So I always keep this in this drawer. And those are the tea light candles which I use for my aroma diffuser. So I have manual aroma diffuser, so which includes aroma oil and also tea light candles. So yes, this is how I organize this drawer in my TV unit. And moving on to the next drawer. So next to that drawer is the stationery drawer, in which I keep all my essential for my kids or as well as for me, like staplers, scissors, gums, glues, and extra bulbs, and so on. It includes all the miscellaneous things which is really important for the kids or for me. And if I'm in need of something else like stapler, I just come over here and finish my work, and I again keep the same thing in the same organizer. Again, I got this organizer from Amazon.in, and those baskets are also from Amazon.in, and it's from the brand called Nayaza. And I also keep a separate basket for sellotapes, double tapes, glitter tapes, and so on, because it doesn't fit to the organizer. So I just keep it in a separate basket. And this box is fully like it contains fully batteries, the non-used batteries. And so this is how I organize my another drawer. This makes me very easy to grab anything which includes the stationery items, which I make some of the projects along with my kids. It makes me very easy to grab, and it won't be getting misplaced or lost. You can use these ideas to arrange your stationery items. So below to this drawer, there is a big drawer which includes all the files and folders which I use for my kids and also for our purposes, which I keep separate files for different purposes. For example, this file is fully for my kids, and I used to keep all the the project which they have done in the play group or some of the memorable things. And I also keep these worksheets which so Nitin is now 2nd standard, and I used to keep all the LKG worksheets so that it will be very useful for me to use it for my daughter. She is now in LKG. So I use it for a reference purpose. And this file is full of artworks which are done by my kids when they are at playgroup, and these are so memorable because these artworks are their first time scribbling, or first time they are just trying to stick something on the paper. So I just keep them for memory purpose. So this file contains both of my kids' best worksheets which they have done at their playgroup. And you know, it's very nice to see when they are grown up, and yes, it brings me a lot of memories. So yes, this is how I arrange all of my kids' artworks, and as well as some of the important worksheets which I keep it as a reference purposes for my daughter. And I hope you like this idea, and I also keep all their group photos, class year and year they will be taking a class group photo in this pouch. And also these are some of the pictures which we use it for their project purposes. These are the extra sheets of pictures, and I also keep my warranty guarantee cards in a separate file, and this file contains all the colored papers or origami papers or A4 papers. So if they are in need of anything else to do their project, they will come here and grab a paper and they will go to the school, or they will do some of the artworks at home also. So I just organize in this way so that it will be easy for them to grab and use. And as I said, I also keep all of my warranty cards, guarantee cards in the same file, and also medical files of our family, which includes our kids and as well as our medical file. So all the files and papers comes under this drawer, and these drawers or this whole TV unit are customized TV unit. So this is how I arrange all my files and papers and the things which my kids use in this drawer. It makes me very easy to grab and use. And moving on to the next drawer is an empty drawer. You know, sometimes it's okay to have an empty drawer. And next, moving on to the next one, I keep all of my grocery bags or some of the extra cloth bags in this drawer, and above that I got a separate drawer for all of my DVDs. So these are family function DVDs and some of the important DVDs over here. So this section belongs to CDs, DVDs, everything. So it comes under the same, one single drawer. I keep all the VCDs in a single drawer. And moving on to the next one is my husband's business drawer. He keeps all of his bills in that drawer, so I don't want to disturb it. And below that there is a big drawer which contains all of my kids' other bags. So these bags belong to their bags which they use for other classes like swimming classes, Hindi classes. So they just use separate bags for separate classes. And these are the cloth bags I carry out in my handbag whenever I step out of my house. So I just empty it out when I reach my home and keep it in this drawer so that it will be easy for me to use it for the next time when I step out of my house. So this is how I arrange my TV unit. I hope you all like this arrangement. And moving on to the jewelry organizer. So I love earrings. So I have these earrings for like past 8 to 10 years. And first drawer is fully dedicated to all of the watches and sunglasses of our family. And so yes, I keep all of my kids' watches and my watches and as well as my husband's watch in the same drawer. And recently I purchased some of the organizers which needs to be arranged again. So I think this drawer just need a renovation. So the next drawer is my favorite drawer. So I arrange all of my earrings in this drawer. So I just placed a thermocol sheet under it, and I just poke all of my earrings on that, and it will be very easy for me to grab if I'm getting ready for a function or some other get together. I just come to this drawer. I get ready, and after that I just come to this drawer and choose my earring, and it's very easy. By arranging in this way, it doesn't affect your earrings or any stones. And I like this way of arrangement. I have been arranging all of my earrings years and years in this way, and you can also try it in this way. It's very easy, it's very cheap. You doesn't need any of expensive organizers to use in the drawer. And these earrings are 80 stone earrings, so I've been using this for like years and years. Still it's very new because of this arrangement. So I love all these arrangements because it makes me very easy whenever I'm in need. And so this full drawer is dedicated for my earrings alone, and which includes heavy earrings to normal earrings. And to the next drawer there are some of the organizers which I use to organize my small earrings. So these are ice trays which I use them to arrange my earrings. And in this organizer I arrange all my tassel earrings. And these organizers are again from amazon.in, and this earring is like 8 years old. I used this earring for my sister's reception, so I just keep this for memory sake. And I also arrange my small earrings in this way. So these are ice trays which I got from Big Bazaar, and I got it at the offer price. And I used to keep all the small earrings of my daughter in this drawer. For example, these are like colored stone earrings, and I arrange in this way. And moving on to the next drawer is my necklaces, statement necklaces. So I arrange all my necklaces over here, and I got it as a gift. I got this necklace as a gift, and I'm just finding out some of the organizer to arrange it because it is very big in size. And this necklace belongs to that earring, and I arranged this necklace in this box. Again, these are like 80 stone earrings and necklaces. So on the left side there is a box which contains all of my Kemp necklaces and all the jewelry, Kemp jewelry. And in this basket I keep all of my statement necklaces, oxidized jewelry, or some other traditional wear jewelry which I use for my video purposes and as well as for my daughter. And I arrange in this way, and I got these pouches from Santosh, which is in Ananagar. So if you're in Chennai, you will probably know the shop. And each pouch costs like 10 rupees each, so it is very easily available. And by arranging this way, it makes me very easy to find out my necklaces very easily. And moving on to the next basket, there are small pouches in which I keep all my head chains and nose pins separately. So these are the head chains and nose pins in which I use it for my video purposes or for my daughter. And moving on to the next drawer, so in this drawer I arranged all of my occasional used jewelries. Like in this box you could see all of my wedding hair accessories. So these are my wedding sunga and some of the artificial airs and hand accessories and all those stuff in here, because I use this very rare, so that if I have any of my family function, I use all those kinds of jewelry. So I just kept all of this in the separate boxes in this drawer. And yes, this is how I arrange all of my jewelries. So I hope you all like these kinds of arrangements. And yes, I've been arranging like this for years and years. And I got this chest of drawer from a Saravana Stores party, which contains furniture. It's a furniture shop, and like it's been like 7 years now. And coming to my dressing table, this kind of organizing puttu makes very easy for me to see what types of puttu I have. So here I arrange all of my daily wear puttu and also some of the occasional or function wear puttu here. So by arranging this way, you could see all of your puttu collections, and you can use them. I used a double tape to stick my puttu like this. So again, if you're a long-term follower, you would have seen this kinds of arrangements earlier. So I've shown this in many of my vlogs. So yes, this is how I arrange my bindis. Again, this dressing table is a customized dressing table which includes mirror and couple of racks, and I arrange all of my cosmetics and other stuffs in a basket system. And I got all these baskets from amazon.in, and basically I arrange all the skincare separately. And also these are Tic Tac clips which I use it on my daily basis for myself and also for my daughter. And yes, this is how I arrange bobby pin separately and Tic Tac clip separately. So there are 3 different sizes, like which is small, and these are butterfly designed clips, and these are big tic tac clips and some of the bobby pins. And so by arranging like this, it makes me very easy to find out, and as well as for my family, I keep my skincare separately, powders separately, and face masks separately, and all the body lotions in a separate box. So this is how I arrange my cosmetics or skincare or body care, like this. And I love this basket system. It makes me very easy to grab and use. So next to the mirror section, there are like 5 drawers in which I keep all of my makeup items here. For example, in my second drawer, I keep all of my lipsticks, mascaras, eyeliners over here. So if you see, I used the same organizer in which I kept my bobby pins and tic tac pins, and I got that as a set of 8, and I'm just planning to get few more to arrange all of my watches in my chest of drawers. And these are very sturdy and very convenient to use, and as well as it occupies a lot of things in the organizer. And these organizers are little pricey, but they are worth buying, and I keep these kinds of organizers in all of my drawers. And I keep separate baskets for mascaras and lip crayons and so on. And these are colored eyeliners, black eyeliners, shimmery eyeliners, and lip balms separately, daily wear lipsticks separately, and brands, lipsticks which belongs to different brands separately. And I love this way of organizing. So moving on to the next drawer. So this drawer belongs to all of my highlighters, blushes, contour palettes, and also some of my, all of my eyeshadow palettes. So again, I kept these organizers to arrange my glitter eyeshadows, and for my highlighters, compact powders, and these are my eyeshadow palettes. I just place it in this way. And also my glitter eyeshadows. So this is how I arrange that drawer, which is specially dedicated for eyeshadows and highlighters and blushes. And to the next drawer, I arranged all of my foundations, primers, CC creams, BB creams, setting sprays, falsies in a separate basket. And this basket belongs to all of my setting sprays, and that basket belongs to primer. So I keep separate baskets to arrange my foundation separately, BB cream, CC cream separately, and falsies in a separate basket. So yes, this is how I arrange my makeup items. And moving to the first drawer, in this drawer I arranged all of my eyebrow pencil, kajal, colored kajal, shimmery kajal in this drawer. And again, I got this organizer from Amazon.in, and I hope you all like my video. And this is how I arrange some of the items in my kitchen, living room, and also my bedroom. So I've been using these kinds of methods or organizing ideas like years and years, and I like them this way because it makes me very easy to use, and as well as keep it in a separate place. So I hope you all like this video. So if you found this video helpful, then subscribe to my channel, give me a like, and also make sure to click on that bell icon so that next time if I upload a new video, you will be getting notifications that I have uploaded a new video. And let me know in the comment section which kind or which organizing ideas you found it helpful or which you liked it in the comment section. I would like to hear feedback from you all. So I will all catch you in my next video. Until then, stay happy. Bye from Kritika.